teach, in the case of what I mentor with, I teach the I call them my troops, but I teach them how to do carpentry. It's basic carpentry. Sometimes it's not basic carpentry. Sometimes, it's kind of complicated angles that we're cutting and all that kind of thing. But we learn carpentry. That's what I consider my job, and I try to make sure that not only do they learn carpentry, they learn some stay at the job kind of techniques, so that what we're working on gets done in a timely manner, and that they learn how to do it safely too. I'm big on safety. I'm retired Navy, so you always have to make sure that everything is done right, because you want everybody going home at night with all their fingers and their eyes in good working order and all that. So that's kind of it in a nutshell, what I teach as far as my mentoring.
So as a mechanical mentor, one of my biggest role is just try to keep the team together, keep them on track, try to nurture and foster creativity, and allowing setting the students up for success and allowing them to figure out on their own without having an adult try to lead them to the solution. Just kind of guide them, kind of facilitate, the whole build process, the brainstorming, the hands-on, the actual, building the robot. We have several mechanical mentors that help out with that. That's been building robots for, I think Mr. Bo's been at it, 20-something years, 23 years?
22, 23 years.
So, we just, try to keep the kids on track. We're there to bounce things off of, keep them from getting hurt. Also, with mechanical safety is paramount. Last thing we want to do is have a young man or woman get hurt. But we just kind of, we try to be as hands-off as we can, because the journey of building a robot is more important than the actual competitions. And the goal is for each and every student to at some point have their hands on that robot so they have some ownership. But also for them, the whole learning process is student-driven and not adult-driven.
Construction is the sub-team where we build a field out of wood to allow our mechanical and programming sub-team to work on a most realistic field that they'll see at a competition.
So the mechanical sub-team is mainly literally building the robot. It is the foundation of the team, essentially. We're the ones who cut the parts, tap the parts, machine the parts, put it all together so that we have a test bed for electrical and programming to do their things, so we can have a fully working robot.
Growing up with all boys makes it kind of hard, so you learn how to stick up for yourself and be tough. And then I wanted to do something that no other girl I saw doing, so be the first to do it.
Because I wanted to try something new.
Got an opportunity to see what construction was like when I just was kind of volunteering for other sub-teams, and just started hanging up the flags or the banners.
I just really like doing hands-on activities, and that's essentially what mechanical is.
The hardest part is actually getting from the prototyping phase to the actual machining phase and coming up with ideas after we see the game.
The biggest obstacle, I'd have to say, is brainstorming different ideas, like prototypes and how you're just going to go through with the building of the robot. And secondly would be assembling and just having parts in general, because that's just something that we've been struggling with.
The light shining off my head.
Are we starting as soon as she...
Okay, so do that again, but say construction is complete sentences, please. We're in 10th grade.
Complete sentences are hard.
Gosh, please don't look at me like that. Okay.
Can't see him.
Get out.
He looks like it.
Unless you want to look at me.
I would.
Our secretary.
You want to take your goggles off?
Oh, period.
I don't think I want.
No, you should do like the whole thing, just like not blinking.
Oh. I'm gonna do it like Mr. Puff. Is that a boom? A, B, C, D, E, F.
What is the hardest part about building the robot? Mechanical.
I know I'm not a mechanical, right?